We are finally here as the Mega Man Battle Network music fades. But you know what? It will be with us again shortly. Mega Man Battle Network, one of my favorite Game Boy games. Really? Okay. So, dude. Here we go into Team Freelo versus Wedge of Destiny here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. The tomb that is most Spider Queeny. As Maiev going to be the first ban. Map that relies heavily on getting pickoffs, so, you know, there's a high priority onto the Maiev, onto the Garrosh. Would not be shocked to see the Garrosh banned. Could be a Phoenix removal, though. Phoenix good on the map as well. Small map. Hanzo can be strong here as well. The vision control is great. Stukov strong. I mean, this is a very team fighting map. Gonna remove the Hanzo, vision control, W build, wave clear. He's got it all. Good to get that one out of the way. Dibbles is gonna be the first pick, so making sure they get those pickoffs, but it does open up the Garrosh. I would not be surprised to see something like a Stu Gary or a Mouth Gary here. Gary can be pretty dank on this map. Dank indeed. You want to go into a DPS, Phoenix is up. As is the Junkrat. Although, I don't know if you'd necessarily take Junkrat this early into the Diablo, but you don't necessarily not take Junkrat this early. I mean, kind of with Hanzo banned, the top ranged assassins remaining really are Phoenix, Junkrat, and Greymane. In terms of wave clear, in terms of just broader utility. Gonna go with the Joanna and the Malfurion. So not wanting the Garrosh, just want to make sure they have the wave clear with the Joanna. So some draft all chat. Spoilers. Oh, the fake trolls. The fake trolls. If they go Junkrat KTZ though, that would actually be fucking hilarious. The fake trolls, oh my god. Gonna be Stooby Dooby Doo and Blaze. Stooby Dooby Doo. So why did I call Stukov that? Well, I have a cat named Stuart, and a cat is an animal, and Scooby Doo is an animal, and Scooby Doo says Scooby Dooby Doo. So I call my cat Stooby Dooby Doo, and Stukov's name starts with Stu, and now you know why nobody ever dates me. And I will die alone. Jaina gonna be banned out, so not wanting to enable the old Icy Hot, as we call it. No one else calls it that. I'm the only one that calls Blaze Jaina the old Icy Hot. But I will continue to call it that. I have to assume this is just straight fucking trolling, and I have no idea. I have to assume it's trolling. But this is just absolutely great. Oh my god. If it is trolling, it is very convincing trolling. Oh my god. Anyway, it's gonna be Leo banned. Not wanting to give the added wave clear. Leo pretty strong into the Blaze. Forces Blaze to blow a charge defensively whenever he lands the W. And with a hitbox that big, it's pretty hard to miss. What do you go? You need wave. You need some wave clear. You need your solo laner, though you don't necessarily need it now. Could look at, with the Jaina banned out, you want to make sure you get wave clear. Could look at Junkrat or Phoenix here, and then get your solo laner. Could potentially go that and then get something like a Tychus to deal with the Dibbles and the Blaze. Junkrat Sonya. So getting the Junkrat, getting the solo laner. With the Leo ban, I think is a good call. Making sure you keep 1 damage up for whatever flex pick comes up. Of course, Tychus is available for the side of Wedge of Destiny here as well. It wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be too bad at all. Could go Tychus Phoenix here. That would be a lot of auto attack into Joanna. Maybe you want the Li Ming. Jaina is banned out. IJ Solar, I prefer it dry. I highly doubt we're gonna see KTZ. It's gonna be Kael'thas. Kael'thas Greymane. Kael'thas, good wave clear. They don't really have any dive to get onto him, and if they do take dive, it's gonna be difficult just on the basis of if you try to go dive, you're gonna have 3 people potentially bunched up. You're gonna have to break off every time there's living bomb. Kael'thas can stack Mana Addict really quick on this map, so I think it's a good pick. Greymane, also a good denial. Gonna have the Genji to dive. Genji Malfurion's good. Have to be a little bit careful, though, with the dibbles. But we're gonna see. This is a good draft from both teams. I like it quite a bit. Team Freelo's draft. Probably a little bit more traditional for the current meta. Just because the Kael'thas is a little bit strange. Neither team really wanting Phoenix. It's interesting because everyone was like Phoenix is OP, he got nerfed, and everyone's like he's still OP, and yet his pick rate has fallen off a lot here in the Nexus Gaming series. I think it's just because the way he was set up is if his damage is high, he's going to be incredibly powerful, but if his damage gets nerfed, he doesn't really have enough, I think, utility to kind of fill out his pants, if you know what I mean. I have no fucking clue what I mean. But we'll see. Looking forward to this matchup. Team Freelo, definitely the favorites coming in. Wedge of Destiny currently find themselves towards the bottom of the division. Quite a bit towards the bottom. In fact, currently only sitting at 4 points, but it's 4 draws, so they've shown they can win games. They just have not closed out a series yet. Team Freelo, 4 wins, 2 losses, have not been dominated yet. So they are the heavy favorites, but we'll see where this goes here in just a second as we jump into the game. On the left side, you know him, you love him. Team Freelo, gonna be Hollis on the Joanna. Tythel going to be on the Sonya. Skigum gonna be on Genji. Blackout gonna be on the Junkrat. And Richard Gere, presumably Sans Hamster, gonna be on the Malfurion. Hidden Unis gonna be on Blaze. Fane gonna be on Kael'thas. It's gonna be Karnith on Diablo. Jingle Sassy, love that name, going to be on the Greymane. And Dargok going to be on the Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Whoops. Wrong zoom. There we go. Looking at level 1s. Interesting we didn't see a block taken. I'm actually kind of surprised that the healing tone was taken. Ooh, good separation onto Diablo. And that's going to be kill number 1. Freelo off to a quick start. First blood. Good separation by Blackout on the Junkrat. Again, Freelo. Oh, Axon stepping up. Axon stepping up the bit count. I'm getting a bit focused there. I assume Richard Gere is totally fine. I've actually casted him before. I know he's a good player. But, yeah. Sonya already pushing in the Blaze. Just Tythel playing this 1v1 very well. I think it's just I get the war paint. You're gonna be late against Blaze, so you wanna be able to match him in reliable self-sustain. But good condemn into a root. Really good communication there. Oh my goodness, that concussion mine was so good. Almost spread the living bomb, but despite the best efforts. Globe stacking is too damn high. Good globe denials as well to deny the mana addict. Things going pretty well here for Team Freelo. They're winning these rotations rather hard. That wave clear working out, Skigum being incredibly disruptive on the rotation. And I love this, the aggressive play to stop rotations, trying to deny soak. There's the good concussion mine, separating out Jingle Sassy, who has to Dark Flight in aggressively. Good silence from Stukov, trying to get the peel, trying to stun out Hollis. Hollis gonna be able to walk away. Interesting, the hold your ground. So I at some point need to ask Joanna players, like, when you take that over Law of Hope. I think here it's just a matter of a lot of burst damage on the other team and the Diablo stun. Someone really, if anyone can explain Sin's exposed to me, because I must be missing something with it. Oh, an ally damages them. Oh, they changed that. It used to just be when Joanna damaged them, I think. Okay, that makes more sense now. Gives Joanna ally supported burst. That makes sense. I think I never read the rework notes for Joanna. My understanding was, like, that was her auto attacks did, like, 30% more damage. Maybe that's just how it used to be. Okay, now that talent makes, like, 1,000,000,000% more sense, like, why people are picking it. It's good, like, for just getting that extra burst there. Here we go. I guess you don't need the extra movement speed on the Condemn when you have Junkrat who can just separate people out reliably, and you have the Genji. Ooh, speaking of Genji, actually it was Junkrat who secured the kill. So way to kill my speaking of. So I say speaking of Genji. Well, speaking of Genji, he didn't fucking get the kill. Thanks, Blackout. But so far, I mean, Freelo just dominating these rotations, getting the second pick off there. That was just a great route. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't like sneezing on the camera, and I always sneeze 3 times, so had to mute the second 2. Didn't mute the first time. That is going to be blue Web Weavers, and this could very well also be a black and blue Diablo. No, Diablo's going to be able to get away, but here we go. Pretty standard 7s coming in. Genji going with the Shuriken build. And what is this dodge? Okay. Makes sense. Like, dodge used to be, like, to OP, and now it's like, I don't see it very often. So much that I looked at, like, wait, what's that talent called again? But Stukov trying to defend. Webweaver does go down, but so does this wall pretty soon. Meanwhile, wall went down mid to Webweaver. Blaze getting killed by Sonya. That is a huge kill. Tythel has been winning that lane pretty hard. I think he just put the barrage on it, and Kel'Thuz's actually in T-Tors. I am missing every kill. I won't miss this one. I refuse to miss this kill. I actually tried to click away there just for fun. 3 kills there off the Webweaver. That's 2 forts. Team Freelo looking like Team Free Wind at the moment. Just playing really well. A couple of NGS veterans on this team, which it's nice to see people who stick around continue to improve their play. And looking forward to this. Looking forward to casting this team, and they are not disappointing. They're playing as well as I expected. 5 kills to 0. Up 3 levels. This one's gonna be very, very difficult for Wedge of Destiny to come back. I think the last time I casted Wedge of Destiny was with a certain other league that is not as popular anymore. But ooh, we do have a DC, and it's gonna be a pause. So we'll be right back. We did have a DC, so just stay tuned, everyone. fourth kill I've missed this game. We're back into it, folks. Sorry, I know that's like the fourth kill I missed this game. That was, in fact, Genji going down. So, not immortal is Freelo, but, this is an aggressive camp take. Sonya needs to potentially leave. Alright, so Siege Camp goes over to Wedge. But, still not enough gems to turn in. And, more than enough to turn in. Only need 6. Have 7, 8 now. Not all on one hero, though. Joanna carrying 5. She doesn't even need to pick those 3 up. Gonna turn in. These 6 down here will be enough. But there it is. So, second Web Weaver coming in. Still no Web Weaver for red. They are gonna look like they focus this top lane. Skigum doing a bit of scouting here. But Team Freelo looking really good at the moment. Dargok stepping up for the silence. Here comes a flank, looking like they want to target Fane. Genji goes in, now gets the stun by Diablo, but Bless Shield coming in. There's a root. Diablo looking like the focus here, trying to reset those souls if they can. Would be huge if they could. They don't. Meanwhile, top fort going down to the Web Weaver. So I like that. Engaging right as the Web Weaver hits the fort, making sure it gets guaranteed value. Massive shove there onto Joanna. Trying to just slow down this engage. No level 10 picked up here by Kel'Thas yet. Probably going to be the Phoenix. Mana Addict is complete. Can't imagine it'll be Pyroblast. Who are you going to hit with it? Junkrat, maybe? Yeah, it's going to be Phoenix. And we have another pause. So it's going to be one of those nights for me. I can smell it coming. But we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll once again be right back. Sorry about that. Once again, we are back. Short pause. Junkrat Concussion Mine hits 5. Massive shove taking Joanna all the way back. There's the APOC. Engage onto Junkrat. He is gone. Wedge of Destiny executing their combo there, and it was propped off by a great massive shove there by Stukov. Get Joanna out, but now the question is, can Blaze get away? Blaze does not have the bunker, but getting the heals. Now diving back in, they get another kill. That one onto the Genji. Joanna turns around, gets a kill on the Blaze, but is Hollis going to be able to get away? Huge root there by Richard Gere. Richard Gere played it well, but Karnath's going to be able to go in and get the kill. Meanwhile, though, Keep went down in bottom to the Web Weaver. But Wedge of Destiny, you know what? They made good plays there, and that's pretty good.
Reclaim the gems of my power. Show no mercy.
That was well played. Very well played. Still though, a lot of ground to make up. You have not gotten really any structure damage. Here are the walls, all pristine. So not only you've literally gotten no structure damage, and you're down a keep. Here come the Web Weavers. They're going to need to be able to snowball this, but they don't really have enough gems for a follow-up turn-in. Kel'Thas is positioning insanely aggressively, and I'm not sure why. And he's going to pay the iron price for it. Dargok going to be next fall. Here comes Riptire. Well, it was nice thinking Wedge of Destiny had a chance for a little bit. But, that's probably going to be the game. That was, no, they can't end. Death Timer's still too short, but wow. Okay. Well then. No follow-up turn-in off that. We do have one Weaver left. Back up. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. A lot of spider minions in this lane, so good to get the gems. But interesting build on Genji. Moving now in for the boss. Don't have enough gems for a turn-in, but they have so much map control, so much vision that they can absolutely take this. Good, good root position there. Not even gonna need it. Here comes the boss. Let's see. Gonna let the Bosch push top and gonna steal bruisers and push mid with them. So trying to split up the members of Wedge so they can move in. Level 16s are here, so they have a pretty big advantage. Are they gonna push core bottom? Or are they just getting gems for turn-in? I'm kind of curious, like, what their play is here, because they're kind of spreading out a bit. I don't know if they're just kind of like messing around or if there's like a method to this. We'll see. There's the APOC. Missed the APOC combo though. Big condemn, allowing the re-engage. Dragon Blade comes in, rips tire, down goes Diablo. Blaze gonna be the next one to fall. That should enable game. 3 katas already on the core. Shields are low. Are they going to go for it, or are they just going to take a piece and walk away? Massive shove is a whiskey.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
I don't know if they're like intentionally stalling or what here. It's weird. I guess maybe they're playing it safe, making sure they have the keeps. You didn't see it blow up earlier, so maybe that is the goal. But now moving in, have the web weavers. It's gonna be triple, and look how badly these lanes are pushed in. If they get this turn in, it is 1,000,000,000% GG. And there's the blessed shield off the engage onto the Genji, and Greymane gets put down. Aw, dog euthanasia joke. Hidden Undies now getting chased down. Probably not going to get away. Indeed does not. And Blue's like, well, that was rude, but we're going to go ahead and finish this turn in. Core took 15% damage there. At this point, I'm sure that Freelo is just trying to find a way to end in style. They can definitely do it. I mean, this Web Weaver phase just has to be GG. Go. Yeah, I think there might be just a little bit of intentional stalling afoot here. But here come the Web Weavers. We're gonna end this game. Looking for the kills. And that's gonna certainly be a couple. 3 people in the bunker. Thane actually gonna be able to sneak away. Diablo goes down. Hidden Uni's going to be the next to fall. Kel'Thas went down as well there. And attention turned onto the core. It's just going to completely end. Freelo, dominant. Game number 1, 4-level advantage. We'll be back for game number 2 here in just a bit. Well, welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series, everyone. DB Smiley here, casting Team Freelo versus Wedge of Destiny. Should probably increment the win counter. Remember to do that. There they go, Team Freelo. Wedge of Destiny looked a little bit outgunned in that first match, and this is their map pick, so maybe they have something prepped. But it's gonna be a mountain to climb, and Medivh gonna get banned out here. Medivh very strong on the map. Do you ban the Diablo? Do you ban the Hanzo? You ban the Maiev. They saw it apparently and wanted nothing to do with that, and it's frankly hard to blame them. I would not want anything to do with Freelo's Maiev play myself. It's gonna be the Dibbles, not a surprise. First pick Dibbles on Infernal Shrines. Could move into an Alexstrasza too, so don't even need to prioritize support necessarily. On the side of Freelo. Meanwhile, on the other side, what do you take? Hanzo's up. Sonya's up. Malfurion and Stukov are up. Joanna's up if you want her on this map, although I don't necessarily want to see her picked this early. Phoenix is up, decent on the map. Junkrat Mouth. Okay, I like it. Have the disengage if Diablo charges, the concussion mine to get away. Ice block on Malfurion. Always a good way to deal with APOC and the like. Having Nature's Cure, very useful. What do you have on the other side? You have potentially a Stukov. But you could also wait and take the Alexstrasza. Force them to ban the Stukov. And if you go that route, what do you set up with? Do you grab your solo laner now? Do you grab your Sonya if that's what you want, or your Blaze? And do you grab something like a Hanzo to get poke of your own? Do you potentially grab a Phoenix? A lot of options here. You could grab some combination of ranged support and healer, depending on just what you want to prioritize. If you want to go into Alex, you know, you'd probably not pick support here. Gul'dan, I like it. Gul'dan is a good counter to Malfurion. Fellflame does outrange Moonfire, especially if you go Q build. And then you got the Stooby-Dooby-Doo, always a crowd favorite. Making sure you're getting a top tier support. The root engage post 13 is just phenomenal. Very good on this map, especially with the choke points on the silence. Diablo's stun into silence is just brutal. And you have the Gul'dan in case they go into some kind of dive with the Horrify. Bulky guy. But fantastic Shrine and Wave Clear. Sonya, you're going to get banned out. So not wanting Sonya yourself here on the side of Wedge of Destiny. Likely looking at something like a Blaze. What do you ban out? Garrosh is up. Not his strongest map. But he is up. He's not terrible. By any means. You could ban out Blaze if you don't want that to be. I don't think you really need to ban out Blaze when you're going to Gul'dan. It's very sustained damage oriented. So they're gonna deny Joanna. Could suggest going into an auto attacker in a bit. Could also suggest that they're just worried about something like Condemn Blizzard or the Condemn Root or anything like that. Now, do you pick up your solo laner and let it get countered? Do you try to save solo laner for last pick and go into your tank and your second damage here? Looking at damage that's up, Hanzo and Phoenix are up. You'd already have Junkrat. Yeah, I don't know how heavy Pokemon. Gonna be the Hanzo. And grabbing Leoric in the solo lane. So they're gonna have decent Shrine Clear. Good solo laner. It'd be interesting to see if Neil Peasants is a pick. Let's see. Last 2 picks. Gotta grab your solo laner. Could be a Blaze, but then you always have to be able to charge out of W. You'd have the Bunker. Bunker could get rooted with the large roots, but I think it'd be alright. Can always bunker the Entomb. I think Blaze makes a lot of sense, but I wouldn't be surprised to see or even something that is more traditional, like a tank. They have the Genji again. And yeah, there's the Blaze. So whoever gets stunned by Diablo is going to have a bad day very, very quickly. So stun into the wall with Genji and Relentless Charge and Silence. Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna die, and I don't know if Malfurion has the tools to save that person. The only way you could save it is like Sanctification, but then I don't really like that setup. I guess, what do you have to go here? Do you have to go the Garrosh? Do you go ETC? I think Freelo won this draft a little bit hard. Just a teensy bit hard. Like, I don't know anything that gets picked here. It's like, oh my god, they've turned it around. There's the Tyrael. So, Holy Ground post 13. Sanctification, but the combo that I'm talking about with Dibbles into Genji into Blaze, that's all basic abilities. You're not trading Sanctification for that more than once a team fight. We'll see how it goes. I am fairly convinced it is going to be Team Freelo winning this game if it just came down to draft, and then when you add the names alongside it. They are the heavy favorites. But we'll see if Wedge can make it look good. See if they can find a few. Ooh, Fane is, look at that. Look how close Fane is. 999. I don't even know if I'd even, like, play any experience-based games anymore. I just only play customs after that. Keep the 999. It looks smooth. When I won the Division C championship back with misplaced alts, the day of the competition, I got my hero level to 666, and I thus thanked Satan after the game was over. Here we go. It's gonna be on the left side. You know him, you love him. Team Freelo. Hollis going to be on Diablo. Skigum once again on the Genji. Richard Gere on Sugop. Blackout going to be on the Goldan, and Tytho going to be on the Blaze. And over here on the right, it is Wedge of Destiny looking to pull the upset of the century. It's going to be an uphill battle. Dargok going to be on Malfurion. It's going to be Jingle Sassy on Leoric. Karnith going to be on the Tyrael. It's going to be Fane on Junkrat, and Hidden Unis going to be on the Hanzo. We're going to switch up. Jingle Sassy, forgive me. Jingle Sassy was on the Greymane last game, moving into the solo lane. The solo laner moving into the Hanzo. The Blaze, I should say. Hidden Unis. Let's take a look. Looking potentially for a gank here. Blaze gonna start the rotation up the top. Good route there, but no real chance to secure any kills. We do have the E-build out of Goldan. It makes sense here. You got a lot of squishies who are going to sit in the back. Tyrael probably not going to be playing too far forward. Same with Leoric, so Q-build would be hard to stack. E-build's the right pick here. Rotations coming around. Genji soaking mid. And once again, we're seeing these rotations being dominated a bit. Good dismounts by Skigum. Hanzo did go Redemption here. gonna try to get value here on the Diablo. But once again, good rotation here by Skim. I love this aggressive play. Knowing the root's there, but knowing it takes time to arm, so still willing to use the bush. And just keeping people dismounted. This is really, like, what Skigum is doing is really just such a great way to play Genji. Even when you're not getting kills, you are gaining your team experience just by shutting down the rotations, making sure there's always one minion lost. It adds up over time. And, well, there's the first kill. Didn't take too long. Apparently there is some trolling afoot here in chat. Nexus Gaming Series trash talk. Just keep it clean, guys. Just keep it clean. I don't want any, like, fucking harassing language, you assholes. Siege Camp's being grabbed. Siege Camp is already up bottom, pushing in. You have Junkrat and Malfurion trying to clear it up. Diablo checking, sees the Siege Camp being taken, doesn't invade. No reason to, as Five will do pretty well here against the Leoric. Apologies for the lack of commentary. It is late on the East Coast, and I am a sleepy boy. Good wave clear though. Once again, XP lead, about a third of a level, favoring Freelo at the moment. Blaze has already started the shrine up top. Leoric rotating down, trying to look for kills, but no one really to dive onto Gul'dan, even with the slow. Paulus now getting focused. Good silence there, forcing Leoric to step up even further. Diablo does go down though, and that's an alright trade, except you went 1 for 1 while Blaze won 10 skeletal minions for free. Jingle Sassy respawning, moving in. Diablo, a little bit longer of a rotation to go. A little bit of a lead. It's going to certainly buy Diablo time. 14-7 though, so this is getting cleared up pretty quick by Wedge. But now they're in a position where they kind of are forced to fight or retreat through a very awkward angle against the Diablo. Pick your poison. Jingle Sassy going for the engage, getting the self-heals off. Silence coming from Stukov. There's the focus onto Leo. Leo, is he going to go down? Diablo's actually very low. Jingle, though, still alive. Hollis going to survive longer. Fane goes down as Pyroblast Tythel moves into the back. And Stukov going to get Hollis back up quick. So that was a great fight there. So long as Blackout survives. They still haven't fixed this bug. That was 2 kills. Leo still not looking alive, or not looking dead. Well, he doesn't look alive. He looks like a fucking skeleton. But you know what I mean, the bug where he doesn't have a timer. Frozen Punisher is up. Diablo doing the split soaking instead of the Blaze. I'm actually curious as to the reason for that. There's a root onto Junkrat. Skigum being very harassing. Going with that Shuriken build, getting a lot of value with it. Separation on the Tythel. Hanzo getting some damage up. Still doesn't have redemption done, but Fort getting focused a bit. 4v4 here. But we're not seeing a super quick retreat by Freelo. Pretty confident, but not suicidal. Backing up now. Meanwhile, Diablo's actually keeping up in the soak with Leoric. And that does not bode well for Wedge, as level 10s are on the horizon. They're holding their own here, though. It's going much better in the Tomb game so far, in the sense that they're not down 3 levels at level 10. Well, 2 levels. They are down a level, though. So it's not good. It's just not terrible. Not as bad as it could be. So, in the words of Todd, hooray! Question mark? Bojack Horseman. But, you know, level 10's here. We got the APOC, we got the D-Blade, we got the Bunker, we got the Massive Shove. Horrify, I assume. I mean, unless we're memeing. Okay, we're not memeing. Flip onto Leoric. He's trying to Wraith Walk out. Stukov is, Are he sacrificing? Oh my goodness, and he's even gonna get out just because there's no damage there. Good massive shove there onto Leoric. And meanwhile, this whole time, Bruiser Camp gets invaded. Junkrat gonna be forced to defend. Bot Shrine, no, mid Shrine is next, okay. But Wall, taking a lot of damage. Gonna force a response. Horrify onto Junkrat. Oh my goodness, that, oh! And Junkrat somehow escapes the wrath of Relentless Charge from Blaze, and in fact has the last laugh. Here we go. Gul'dan, the first, or no, not the first death. Second death. Diablo died a bit earlier. But Diablo does have souls now. And with that spell shield. Shrine in mid. Activating now. Diablo clearing out bottom. While Gul'dan rotates back in. Equal talent here. 5 ults to none. I'd try to take a fight here if you could. But no real fight claimed yet. Good 3-man charge into the APOC. And Hidden Uni's gonna be able to get away. There's the Sanctification. Junkrat Tire goes hunting. Does find nothing, but meanwhile, Genji goes down. Wedge needing to back off here. It was not the Junkrat Tire that killed Genji. I believe it was Hanzo. Although he died in return. Or maybe he was Malfurion. Can't tell. Apologies, yawn talking, but I am tired. Invasion of the siege camp coming in. Level 13's in place. Diablo, of course, going with Shadow Charge. And we have Stukov Root combo. This is interesting. This Drain Life talent, going with the extra healing when used on heroes. So going to try to rely on the CC provided by the Blaze, by the Diablo. Stepping in now. 25 minions here for the side of Wedge, but they need to be really careful. There's the stun on the Leoric. There's the follow-up stun. There's the root combo. And call Staples, because that was easy. $15D Chinese checkers. Oh my goodness. Chat, you are being silly. Here comes the Riptire trying to finish the shrine. And they steal it! They steal it with the Riptire, and it only costs them 2 kills. Diablo in the bunker, gonna be able to get away. But they get the Punisher. They stall it for the time being. Oh, Skig'em. Skig'em being dirty. Dirty boy. Finds himself a Leoric. All this while, one very lonely Khazra. Why are my friends dead? But, Punisher banded over the wall. Cleaned up by Freelo. You know, it was an ultimate blown to steal the Punisher, but, you know, you deny what almost certainly would have been a fort there. So I think it works out. You know, Wedge is putting on a fight. Yeah, they're down really big in kills. They're down almost 2 levels, but by this point, the game was basically over. Here, you know, Freelo definitely has a huge lead, but it's winnable for Wedge. Not to say skill-wise they'll do it, but they're in a position where they could. 5-man invade here onto the Bruiser camp. Gonna look at this top keep, double Bruiser camp. This is a lot of pressure. Backs coming in. Gonna head top. Not pushing for camp, just continuing to rotate the map. Safe play, and I like this. This is not cocky play out of Freelo. You know, they know they're the better team here, but they're not playing like it. They're playing like they're playing against a team that is competitive with them. They're playing safe. They're keeping their rotations. They're making sure they pick up the XP. They're timing their camps, and I like this. This is, you know, it's respectful of the opponent. At the same time, it's also just, you know, you're practicing good habits. So, Golden Quest is done, by the way. Always worth mentioning. Level 16, once it's picked up, Ruinous Affliction is going to, feel kind of bad. It's gonna not feel fun to step up into. Here we go. 16's here. Siege camp stolen once again. Stukov going with the Pox Populi here. But why not? I mean, the only thing you're going to really get value off of with Super Strain is the Malfurion root. And I guess you're just not really worried too much about that. I mean, there are no real other stuns here except, well, Dragon Arrow could work. But with the sustained nature of the damage, I like the Pox Populi pick. Gul'dan stepping back, gonna step back up now. Here we go. Bottom shrine. Level 16, still not close for the side of Wedge. Still got a level to go. Gul'dan gonna go clear up the top. Just, you know, not getting cocky. I really like this play out of Freelo. They're playing like they're playing a team they respect. They're playing like they could lose the game. They're not getting cocky, even though the games have gone kind of pretty one-sided so far. Bit of a missed massive shove there. I just noticed that Malfurion did not go Nature's Cure, and I'm kind of surprised by that. Very surprised by that, I think. Nature's Cure does cleanse the Horrify. It does cleanse the APOC. Well, it removes. I guess I should say removes instead of cleanse. Skagum just continuing to be annoying. There's the root. Gonna Cyber Agility on out. Ruinous Affliction makes hidden unis panic a bit. Little poo came out, but still alive. And here he comes, Mr. America. Just Frozen Punisher. Moving straight onto the keep. And it looks like they want to push with this. Gul'dan still doing a little garbage man. Making sure he can get the soak he can before joining this fight. Walking up. And that's smart, knowing, like, okay, the Punisher's going to get slowed by the minions. Let me go get a little bit of soak. Punisher over the wall. Skigum going in. Silence there to follow up. Leoric trying to reduce damage with the spooky, spooky ghost. Root trying to buy time. Punisher down to about health. Jingle Sassy gonna get stunned out. There's the follow-up into Diablo finishing it off. And that's gonna free Skigum to go up and have a little fun here in this back line. And that's gonna be keep. And now they're just gonna disengage. So once again, playing this safe. You know, they only got the kill on the Leoric. Leoric can come back up quick. Skigum is slowed. Does have his Swift Strike into the Cyber Agility. Junkrat trying to dismount. Fails to do so, though. And, clean getaway. Invasion coming in. Tiro trying to steal the Holy Ground just a little bit late. There's the Dragon's Arrow. They manage to find Richard Gere out. Richard Gere manages to find the bunker. Here comes the Riptire, though. A lot of damage. Not able to get a kill. And Diablo setting up the re-engage. Huge APOC. Sanctification comes out into the Dragon Blade. There's the silence, though, making the re-engage awkward. But Genji is going to be the first fall. Next is going to be Leoric. Holy Ground, though, separating out two members of Team Freelo. Tythel needing to walk away. Diablo in the backline trying to get the one-for-one trade onto hidden units. And going to do so. And now another member of Wedge drops as well. That was the Malfurion. Karn's just trying to walk away. And that was a situation where Wedge kind of got the best potential engage they were going to get, and it still just didn't work out for them. And that's just... Nature's Cure does not cleanse Horrify. I thought Horrify counted as a stun. Am I wrong on that? I thought it procced things that stun procs. Pretty sure I've done it in the past. I'll have to check. Frozen Punisher's Mr. Canada. You haven't lived in Philadelphia this winter. It's been fucking awful, man. I'm like pretty sure that I'll test it. I'm pretty sure that Horrify counts in the stun though. Root forcing Python to step up, and here comes the Pyromaniac. Horrify onto Malfurion. He's donezo. Leoric trying to spooky ghost walk out of there. Riptire just kind of meaningless damage at this point. Blowing it all for the sake of blowing it all. Shuriken quest is complete. A couple of katas lining up here on the bottom, getting it cleared up. This is the top Punisher, and there is no wall here. Level 20s at play. It's gonna be Freelo, almost certainly taking this, getting the win. We do have Haunt, we do have the extended Dragon Blade, we do have Hellgate Blade going with the auto attack, and then the massive shove upgrade. They're actually potentially moving right onto this keep with the level 20s. Here they go. Scam being annoying. Tythel with the charge. Brute there on the Blaze. If he gets into much trouble, he does have the bunker up. Getting about half the value on the keep, but that's going to make sure this Punisher gets a ton of value. And again, 2 catapults lining up here on bottom, so that's going to have to be reacted to by Wedge of Destiny. So Team Freelo doing pretty well. March of the Black King comes in. Oh my goodness, Sanctification, saving Malfurion by this... Well, never mind. And Genji just going ham into the back, looking for where that Hanzo went. Massive shove into the gate, onto Leoric. Only got the kill onto Malfurion, but it was a good kill. So now, once again, having to clear up the bottom. Shields are still up. I know it looks like there's no shields, but there are shields. Here we go, though. It is the Frozen Punisher. Wait, the last Punisher was Arcane, not Frozen. Or was it Frozen, or was it Arcane? I can't remember. Okay, I just realized how fucking creepy these things are. Holy shit. Like, that's goddamn nightmare fuel. I'm just gonna not look at them. I don't want to look at them. Punisher jumping in. I can't look up at the top of the screen. But that is Tyrael going down. He went down real quick. Punisher moving on to the core, making sure they get the kills so they don't have to worry about anything. Here comes the Riptire onto Genji. Solo target. Separating out. Focus there onto Leoric. He goes down. Bunker making sure it doesn't... Diablo takes the most roundabout path to the bunker I've ever seen. That is going to be Hanzo going down. And that is going to be the game. Core taking damage. Diablo making sure Fane goes down, though. Gotta get the stop points. Oh, the chase is on. They want Dargok. And they got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's like SEAL Team 6 all over again. And down goes the core, and Team Freelo running away with this one. Big victory. 2-0. Dominant performance. That's kind of what we expected heading into the series. Freelo, top end of Division A. Wedge of Destiny down towards the bottom. Not able to find a map win tonight. Team Freelo looking good, though. Looking like they could be a top team to beat here in Division A. Unfortunately, no post-game. It's 12:05 on the East Coast. But thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great night.